Hi guys, here I'm back and this is episode 51 of my wonderful series, and in today's episode we're about to construct a triple cave spider spawner. We have one just past this portal. I've been searching in creative in a copy of my world for some, and I found out a normal mineshaft that has 6 cave spider spawners, and it even has a triple one, so that's why we're heading here. Below our base we had one, but a mineshaft I wanna say, but it had only 3 cave spider spawners, and they were almost in range of one another, but they didn't reach, so we couldn't do the triple spider spawner. And I've also designed the farming creative to do it in survival, so let's see if we are lucky with the terrain over here. I think we are going to be on the surface and we'll have to dig down. Am I right? No, it doesn't
Bruh.
seem like. We are here underground, so pretty well. I believe I'll check the coordinates. Yes, they are pretty much the same. We have to go at minus 26 to reach the mine shaft, so we are just right over here. We have to dig this place, really. Minus 26. Hopefully we land in the mineshaft. Perfect, we are here in the mineshaft. Oh, I haven't brought any torches, so that's kind of a problem. However, we have landed on some diamonds, quite lucky though. Hopefully there's some more. I've noticed in creative that while I'm digging the place we will find some diamonds, because there were quite some. Here we have one spawner, I believe this is one of them. So I'll place a lantern on top. I believe this is one, but I'm not too sure. Here we have spawner number 1, and over here we have the spawner number 2 and 3 that will take place in the farm. Those are the closest one together I found so far. However, if we continue, I believe, in this direction that I have blocked right up now, I'll close it just later. We can continue and we have another double spawner back here, which is really close one to another. And this is just a normal mineshaft, so kind of impressive, I mean. However, those ones are not in range of the other ones, so quite sad to not make a quintuple spider farm. It would have been too OP though, so that's why the game didn't want to place them nearby. So now it's time to clear up a huge area to start building the farm.
2 hours later.
Now that the hole is pretty much dug, we have here some spawners floating in the sky. I would say in the air, because this isn't the sky, this is a closed cave. It's time to do the spawning places where the mobs will spawn in water, and then we'll have to do the pass to go and lead to a killing chamber. First of all though, we have to do the section where the water will push mobs towards the central pass to lead the spiders up. Don't worry, I know spiders climb walls quite easily. However, in this farm I've tried my best so that they don't climb walls, and it doesn't seem like so. In the past they sometimes get stuck, but it isn't worrying us, because a new wave of spiders come, push the previous spiders, and then get stuck as well, and it's a never-ending loop where some spiders push over and others kind of get stuck, but it doesn't create that much lag. There might be a total amount of 50 spiders or so maximum if we are killing them constantly at the top, if we don't let them accumulate at the killing chamber, so it isn't a huge problem. Another thing that is tilting me is not getting those ores right here. Even though we don't need some iron, the ore form is beautiful, so we are gonna take it. And here I've got some materials for the farm. However, I feel like I need some buckets, and right now I haven't gotten any, and we should take water I believe over here, yeah, to have a 2x2 of water and have enough water to do all the sections of spawning. So you know what I have to do now.
12 seconds later.
This is how our first platform will look like for spawning spiders. The walls need to be higher and there will be a tiny redstone contraption over here with some piston to help spiders to go to the tunnel, but it's really easy, so that's one of the last things to do. Now though, we have to add the eyes just over here, as the main section of where spiders will come together is here. Then here there will be a bubble elevator, so they go to the killing chamber. And here we'll have some slime blocks. We'll push spiders over here. It's the best technique I found yet. And here we have water on this block and this block that will push them over here. And then sometime the slime will activate and push them up. So now we should be adding the ice. I've got some blue ice because it's the best ice in the game. It was really slow to gather it, so I don't really like this process. However, now we can add it and have a beautiful farm made out of it. So we have to place some just over here. Progress update: we've almost finished the main path for the spiders to go and go around like a road, I said to them. So over here we'll need a few last, I believe, yes, those will be slimes, and those as well won't be. I mean those have to be some leaf blocks for the slimes to not push. Those deep slate blocks in the middle will be slimes. It works quite well. And those yes, and those blocks here on the corner will be also slimes, because sometimes it gets stuck over here, and if it pushes them they will come back to the middle and then pushed again in here. So it's kind of efficient. That's what I've come out with, so it's important. However, here, yes, there was a problem. I'll need obsidian on the sides, and yes, obsidian, and in the middle the leaves, those leaves blocks, and then also I'll need some sosa. So that's what I've come now. However, before ending this clip, I want to show you how I add the trapdoors, because yes, I don't know here where it started with the trapdoors, but I'll place some anyway, because here there will be a contraption, and I don't mind destroying what I've placed right now, so just going and placing some trapdoors. I don't know why I've decided to do so. I could have placed some blocks, but it's kind of good to see spiders go below with some trapdoors that cannot be opened by Reston. Oh yes, yes, by Reston, I'm sorry, by the hand. By the hand itself. I cannot click on it and open. I'll have to switch some blocks to some trapdoors to blocks, because there was some Reston nearby and I completely messed up what I wanted to say. Kind of weird. However, yes, this is how far it will go. The trapdoors this side, not this one. Oh, and here it went in the middle. You can see really well. I showcase you once more right now. Let me just finish this. I throw some stuff here, and as the spiders will do, they'll get in that spot over here. So really good for concentrating them and getting. Now that we have both spawning areas pretty much done, here is the other one I'll show you just now. If I can get up. Here you have it. It's kind of a lot of water over here, and the spiders fall in and they go to the eyes, and then they are collected in the middle spot. I should get rid of this torch as well, because it gets the light level up and it's not good for spawners. And here we should have our walls done as well. For now I won't fulfill them completely, as I'm not sure it will work good at the first try. So I'll have to build the elevator and the killing chamber up, and then finally I'll have to add the 2 redstone contraptions. So I'll do all in a pack right now, and then we'll try the farm.
A few moments later.
We are finally testing one of the modules, the other one is still light up, so there shouldn't be that many spiders, but indeed we have some. And I'm also testing if the system here works, because I'm not too sure if it is getting some string. The loot isn't getting here. I'll have to check what's happening. However, for now, oh, the loot is getting stuck here, right? Yes, we might have to add a loot collecting system just on the left, because it doesn't seem like the loot is getting on top of the slabs and getting in the hoppers, right? No, there is nothing in the hoppers, so I'll have to do one thing on the left. This world has looting, yes, so we should be getting a lot of loot, and I'll try to fix what's happening. However, this is working quite great, even though we only have one module yet. As I've told you, here we have the slime pushing system, and this is what makes this farm work quite well. And as I've told you, here are the spiders that are getting stuck, and whilst others are spawning, this one is stuck, and then when some others will come, hopefully, this one will get pushed up by this one. Oh no, he went by his own. Okay, and those are getting in. They are getting in the middle, and you saw it. It got pushed up on the elevator, and he should have got up by this time. So really great. I'll try to fix the loot thing. Many times later, and we have ourselves kind of a killing chamber. Here it is. I would like to change some blocks for it to look better, but overall it's kind of complete. Here we'll have to do a room. I believe to add that I will add an enchanting table, but not necessarily today. However, we have to do the sorting system down here. I've changed the system completely since last clip, if I showed you. Here we have some redstone, and we have a not ending repeating observer clock here, and when there's enough items, this pushes and this clicks and drops and spills items. We have a lot of spills over here. I don't mind wasting some string, and I've also stopped the spawner because they were getting too many spiders, and I had to come here and kill them in order to remove some lag of my world. So now it's time to do the entire room of the killing chamber and the sorting system. So once I'll have done that, this project will kinda be finished, I believe. We'll have to add some enchanting tables and some details, but overall this will be a good project that we've built in our world. After way too much time on this, I spent over 2 or 3 hours, and I've gone and gathered a lot of prismarine, some bookshelves, some calcite and everything. This is the end result basically. So we have to remove the torches and lamps so that spider spawns, but I don't know how, but there's 2 coming in and they shouldn't be spawning. So I'm gonna show you this entire place first. How are you coming? See, what is happening? You shouldn't be spawning right now. Something weird is happening. I'll check the other side, because it might be the other place which is not completely light up, as I've covered it completely, even though there were some lanterns on top, so quite weird. However, before going and removing the lanterns, that's why I was waiting for, I wanted to do another sword, a netherite sword, with Ban of Arthropods 5, before removing any lanterns and having too many spiders over here. So that's why I was waiting. So quite weird, I will check on that. But first of all, I'll show you what I've done on here. We have the storage room we see, which is filtered. We have the string on one side, and then there should be some eyes on the other. So let's kill a few spiders that are coming, I don't know how. Please, I want you to die. We should have got a bit more items, right? Doesn't matter if we haven't any for now. We'll check later on if it works fine. For now though, I'm gonna get a sharpness, no, I mean a Barn of Arthropods 5 sword, and I'll come back right here in a few moments. Time to craft the diamond sword. Now let's upgrade it to netherite. And after many trips to the end and enchanting of level 1 Barn of Arthropods book together, we are getting the Spider Slayer. It just needs an additional looting and it should be fine. And as well, Sweeping Edge, I forgot about all of those enchants. Hopefully we have some in our chest up there, but I'm not too sure, so we'll have to do it with villagers. Maybe. Do we have some Sweeping Edge? Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't seem like. We have some... Oh, we have some looting though. That's pretty good, pretty good. Sweeping Edge? Not over here, right? I'll have to enchant more books, maybe, and probably.
2,000 years later.
Finally, everything is done. We have even our sword now with Sweeping Edge. I got really lucky enchanting books. A few books later, and a few trips to the end to get XP. And this is what it is like now. We have the Spider Slayer, Unbreaking 3, Barn of Arthropods, Looting and Sweeping Edge. Oh, I forgot a chest to keep it here, but don't worry, I'll do that in between episodes. It isn't a problem. And I've also removed the lanterns and torches from the 3 spawners. So hopefully we are lucky and we get a lot of spider loot. For now, I wanna see though if this works. It's kind of important. We'll kill a few spiders and I'll check it. However, for now I'll call this completed. So let me just check if everything goes as I expect. Indeed, there was a tiny problem back there. When I decorated the room, the sign dropped and it despawned, and so the water got a bit messed up and the items weren't reaching the hoppers. By the way, this over here at the top doesn't look really good. I should add some more spruce trapdoors. But yeah, this isn't the main problem right now. So, now that the problem is fixed, we can come here at the corner to get all the XP and even the one that comes from the side. That's why there is this hole. And also for the loot that gets stuck behind, it goes with the water in the corner here. And we get it right here. We kinda do this and we get the XP. And I can kill all the spiders that are coming in, so really good. I could be AFK now and wait for everything to work as I would like. Well, yes, it works now, so it's not that I want it to work as I would like. It's just that it will work as it intended to be. So this is it. This is the spider spawner farm that I have done today, with a lot of chests in the bottom to store a lot of the loot here. So expect me to be AFK in between episodes and show you how much I've gathered. Oh, who are you doing there, sir? Weird spot. Maybe it was when I did the decoration and I didn't notice, so it isn't a big problem. So yeah, this is it. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, subscribe. This was episode 51 of my wonderful series. Bye bye.